and welcome to the tutorial series of Techstock WebArt System. In this video we're going to look into how to set up sections for your newspaper and your magazines. And this is required to do before you can actually archive your information from a newspaper or a magazine. So when we enter the newspaper, we get this pop-up asking for the section name of this paper. And the first page is usually called just first page, but different guidelines can be for different titles. So we call this first page, and then the second and third page we see here Qatar. Up here, Qatar, it's in the red section here. They have named this section Qatar, so let's go with that name for this. So I type Qatar in the first field here, and I can also copy previous for the third page. So we go to next. Here I can just copy previous until I get to something new. So here we have region, Arab world, Africa. So here I can just type in the name of this section, Arab world, Africa. And the good part here is that when you have added these sections, there you can also save these to the database and reuse them later on. So you will get them into this drop-down menu. So if we save these and then go to the next page, I could select here Qatar again if I like. So that could be good to know that each of these can be saved for later use if you have a newspaper with the same sections every day. You don't want to rewrite them every day over and over again. So we can save these as well, like that. And then we have Asia and Australia, and here you see that the system actually figured out that this section name could be Asia because it starts with Asia. So the system is trying to find suitable names for sections it already knows in the database. So it tries to help as much as possible. And we follow in here, put Britain, save those. And this last page here, that's an ad. So these I call ads. And I'm pretty much done with this first publication here. If we go into a new day here, so the first here we can select first page, but I didn't save that, so let's try it again. First page, save that to database. And I go to next here. It already suggests Qatar. And here we have an ad again. So ads. And those usually don't have any section names. But you see that the system will suggest pretty good names. So you just need to check that they are equal to the header namings of this newspaper. So when you have done the actual setup, the next time you need to fill in some data, it will be faster. I probably forgot to save this to database, so we do that as well. Comment, and lastly Qatar. So now I have set up section names for 2 newspapers. And the second time around it was much faster when I did part A for one day. It took a little bit longer because I haven't set up that newspaper before. And if you encounter a section that hasn't been seen before, you need to do some manual work. But usually you can just use the suggestions that the system will provide for you. I hope that you found this interesting. And remember, we are here to make you more productive.